In this video, we're breaking down the 10 most common Canva questions that people have in 2025 and giving you step-by-step answers on how you can use them on any of your projects. These are quick, practical tips that will save you time and make Canva a whole lot easier. So let's cut the and jump straight into it. But before we do, make sure to smash the thumbs up button and subscribe for more tutorials and tips like this. Question number 1, how to remove background in Canva. All right, so let's jump straight into it. To actually go and remove background in Canva, you will need to have the Canva Pro subscription. So I've been using Canva over the last year, and I can say that it's definitely a very valuable tool to have if you are going to be using Canva for a lot of different projects. So to go and remove some background, let's just go and find a good image example here. So I'm going to go with this one. Now, let's just say, for example, this was like the thumbnail or the featured image of one of my blog articles, and I wanted to remove the background around myself. So all I would have to do is just go to where it says BG Remover here. And as you can see, this little crown icon, this is to pretty much say that it is a Canva Pro feature. So if I just click on BG Remover and just let it do its work, sometimes it is a bit glitchy, but it might take a few extra seconds to just get it right. If it doesn't do it perfectly straight away, that's all good. But as you can see there, it's just gone and fixed itself. And this ties perfectly into the next frequently asked question on Canva, and that is how to create a thumbnail in Canva. Now, to create our eye-catching thumbnails, all we have to do is go to the Canva homepage. You'll see the YouTube thumbnail selection here. This will bring us to our blank canvas. Now, on the left, you're going to have all the different templates that you can choose from. You'll have some free versions, but you also have some that you need to pay with the Canva Pro plan. And they're all suited to all different types of niches, guys, so you can choose whatever you like. For this example, we're just going to go ahead and use this template here. Now, obviously, if I wanted to make a video for our channel, what I would do is replace this person with someone like myself or my brother, so we can get rid of him. Then we would go to our uploads and we can upload an image of ourselves onto the canvas. So let's say we choose this one here. What we would want to go and do is select the background remover so we can clear that. Now we can readjust this to whatever position that we like. So we want to make it a little bit bigger, like that. What we can do is select it. If we go to edit, and we click on adjust, we'll be able to change all the types of temperature. So you can make it warmer, you can make it colder. If we wanted to make it pop out a little bit more, if we can put it at 30 there, you can even tint it if you like. You can adjust all these types of things, the brightness. So say we want to move that up a bit. We can adjust the contrast as well. All these sort of things that you can play around with, guys, to really make your thumbnail pop. Then we can go ahead, let's say, for example, this was going to be a thumbnail for a video of how to generate 10K a day with ecom, and then we can make the font smaller as well. We can move all these little elements around. We can remove things as well. What we can also do is, if we don't like the template that's in the back style, what we can do is maybe let's go, for example, a brick wall, and we can select all these different colors. Let's say we wanted it to be white. We could cover the screen and then send it all the way to the back, something like that. And we can change all the colors of this, or we could choose a different color if we want. So let's say we wanted a normal brick wall at the back. We can adjust that to suit that. Also send that to the back there. And we can also change all the colors that we've got on this. So for example, we can make this blue, and then we can make this one to like an orange or even like a yellow, something like that. You can go ahead and change all the different colors on your thumbnail, but the beautiful thing about Canva, it gives you all these different templates that you can go and choose from. So depending on whatever your niche you might be in, if you have any ideas of some thumbnails that you might like, you could go through and select whatever style that you want. You can replace it with your face, you can replace it with someone else's face, and you can really use all the elements that Canva give you to change the thumbnail to make it suit whatever you want. Now that we've created a thumbnail, let's move on to our third most commonly asked question on Canva, which is how to upload font in Canva. All right, guys, so if you do want to go and upload a font onto Canva, one of the most popular platforms that people use to go and get some really creative and really good looking fonts is Creative Fabrica. If you do want to get started with it, I will leave a link down in the description, but I'll just quickly show you exactly how you can go and upload one of these fonts onto Canva. So for this example, I'm just going to go with this Disney font. So essentially all we have to go and do with this is just click on the download button here. Now it's going to download it and give you some sort of zip file, but I'll quickly break down what's inside the zip file and how you can use those elements to go and upload this font onto Canva. All right, so this is our zip file. I'm just going to quickly open this to show you what it will do. So if I double click on that, it's essentially going to go and give us an OTF file. Now let me just quickly jump onto Canva and show you exactly where you're going to go and put this file. All right, so once you're on the home page of Canva, just navigate to the left-hand side here where it says brand and just click on that. So it's going to bring you to this page here where you can go and modify your brand kits and essentially your brand templates. So essentially when you're on this page, you just want to go to where it says add new on the bottom right here. And let's just click on that. You can go and name your brand kit, just go and put it whatever you want. For this one, I'm just going to go with Disney font and click on create. So now it's going to bring us to this page where we're going to go and modify this specific brand kit. So essentially just scroll down to where it says fonts, click on add new, and then click on upload a font. So now this is where we're going to go and drag our OTF file into where it says choose files here. Or you can just click on choose files and it's going to just ask you to please confirm the following by uploading my own customer font. Just click on yes, upload away. And it's just going to give you a quick preview as well of essentially what the font is going to look like. So once you're happy with that, we can just click on the X button here. Look, you can go through if you do want to go and edit this sort of brand kit and make it more unique towards this Disney font. But if you scroll down here, it's going to say manage uploaded fonts. So that's just pretty much another way of saying that you've definitely uploaded this correctly. Now I'm just going to go and jump into a quick project and show you exactly how to use it. All right, so I've just gone and created a fresh project here. I've just gone and grabbed a title. So I've gone to text and clicked on add a heading. Now, essentially all you have to do, if I just click on our text here, click on the font there, and you can just scroll to where it says Nathan's Fonts. So this is one of the brand kits that I already have activated. Now, if we just click on that and I go and change it to our Disney font and select your brand kit. And now if we scroll back down here, it's going to come up with our uploaded font. So I'm just going to select that and there you go. That's how you go and upload your fonts onto Canva. And now for our fourth most frequently asked question, how to add a page number in Canva. Now, adding a page number on Canva has got to be probably one of the easiest tasks that you can do. But for those that don't know, this example I'm going to show you using an ebook style. So if we go to what we designed today, click on ebook, we can create a blank page. This will bring us to our canvas. Now, if we want to add any page number, all we have to do is look for this little button up the top right here and click on add page. And there you go. Every time you fill out a page, you can just keep clicking this button and it will add as many pages as you want. If you want to get rid of a page, you can click the little button next to it that says delete the page, and that will also delete it for you. Moving on to question number 5, how to resize images in Canva. All right, so resizing an image in Canva is very simple and it's very straightforward. So I'm just going to go to where we've got elements here, and I'm just going to go and select any random photo for now. So let's just click on this one, right? So we've just got a sort of black background here. So there's a few things that you can do. You have all these dots that are around these images. These are just so you can drag it in, drag it out, right and left, up and down. So you can go and play around with any of them. You can also right click on that and click on set image as background. And this will automatically scale the image out so that it scales out to the exact size of your project. Now, say for example, this image didn't actually suit the dimensions that you created your design in. So let's just get rid of that for a second and let's put something like a vertical image in here. Now, if you wanted to go and set this as your image background, but you wanted it in a vertical format, if you were to go and do it like this, and click on set images background, then it'll come up with something like this. Now, we don't want this. We want to go with something vertical. So I'm just going to click on Command Z or Control Z if you're on Windows. Now, one way that you can work out what size this actual image is just by essentially clicking on it like that. And I'll just hold this in, drag it out and drag it back until it snaps like that. And we've got a width of 384 by 576. Now, if we wanted to go and resize this design to suit that image, we could just go to where it says resize here, and let's just go with our 384 and 576. And then let's click on copy and resize. Now, this is only a feature for Canva Pro members, so make sure that you are subscribed if you want to go and use some of these tools. Let's just click on open there, and it's going to bring us to our new design. So if I select that, right click, set image as background, and it's perfectly suited to our image. Question number 6, how to bend text in Canva. Now, this one's also a really easy one. We can just go and open up any canvas that we want. Then we want to insert any type of text. So if we just want to add in a heading like that, and we can put whatever text that we like. So subscribe to the channel. Now, to actually go ahead and bend the text, all we want to do is head over to effects up the top here. And if we scroll all the way down, you'll be able to see curve. And if we come over to the left here, you can actually adjust the type of curve that you want for it. You can adjust it to whatever suits the style that you want for your project. Question number 7, How to create a QR code in Canva. All right, let me just quickly show you how you can go and create a QR code in Canva. So let's just go and create a new design, and we're gonna go with a logo. So we're gonna load our new design in here. Once you're onto this page, let's just go to the left where it says apps and click on that for now, and just type in here QR code. And essentially you're gonna be able to click on that, enter your URL, so whatever specific URL you wanted to attach to this QR code. So let's say, for example, I want to go and attach my YouTube channel to this. I will just type in our URL and click on generate code. So essentially it's just gonna drop it straight in there for you guys. You can just resize it like this if you wanted to as well. And that's how you go and create a QR code in Canva. Question number 8, how to make a gradient background in Canva. Now, if we want to make a gradient background in Canva, we can go ahead and select any design that we want. This one, I'm going to just start with the presentation. What we can do is select the background that we've got. We can go to the background color. And then if you come to the left and scroll down, you'll be able to see all the different gradient colors. Now, for example, if we wanted to select this one right here, you'll be able to see the gradient colors on the canvas. Now, if we scroll back up to the colors here and click on this add a new color, we can go ahead and change the style of the gradient. So we can make it 50-50 symmetrical. You can put it in the top right, top left. You can change it to whatever you like. And you can also add some different colors in there as well. So let's say we wanted to add like a green color. We can even do like a more of like a pinkish color as well. We can go ahead and add as many colors as we want. So depending on the style of your project, you can choose one that suits, and you can also select a different style as well. And that's all you need to know for how to make your gradient background. Moving on to our second last question, question number 9, how to erase part of an image in Canva. So just say, for example, you wanted to either restore or erase more of your image. We could just go to where it says edit, and under the Magic Studio subtitle, we can just click on BG Remover. So essentially I've got an erase and a restore button. So you can change your brush size as well. So let's say we just wanted to get rid of my whole head, but then say, for example, I wanted to get it back. We could just click on Command Z. You wanted to restore something within the actual background, you could just click on the restore button and you could start dragging it like that and just holding your click button down. If you did want to make it a bit more refined, then you could just change your brush size to go a bit lower there. I'm just zooming in here on my Mac trackpad, and I can start just working my way down the neck here and down through the shoulder to try and get that as best as possible. And now for our lucky last, most frequently asked question on Canva. How to cancel your Canva subscription. Now, I'm surprised that people even ask this question because Canva is hands down the best platform for these designs. But for those that do want to cancel their subscription, all you have to do is head down to the bottom left, click on your account, click on settings. If you scroll down to the left here, you'll see under payments and plans, you'll see billing. And then all you have to do is select cancel your plan, continue your cancellation. I'm not going to do that because I want to keep mine. But you continue your cancellation, give a bit of a reasoning about it, and you can cancel it right there. And that's all you need to do for it. And that's it for this video, guys. Just let us know down below in the comments which frequently asked question you got the most value out of. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And again, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.